How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to The Flash, Season 9, Episode 8. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. The year 2123. What a random year. The Flash Museum. Who is this?
What do you think? Think Nora's gonna like it?
That's cool. XS colors. Hey.
Iris, this is in mint condition. How did you find this? I've been looking for a copy ever since I lost my dad's as a kid.
That's cool.
You're welcome.
Scheduled a mold inspection, so it was safe to bring Nora to work with us.
Just make sure you bring me some of Cecile's leftover casserole.
Done deal. Trust me, I know Carla Tannhauser. You have nothing to worry about.
Don't get me wrong, I'm touched that she wants to meet me, but I'm not her daughter.
And she probably just wants to get to know you better.
What if I say something wrong and then things get awkward? She might walk out, like Mark did.
Oof.
I'm pretty sure I can handle one mold inspector.
Mold's my turf. When you hit me up, it'll alert code enforcement. This lab's operating permits haven't been renewed since your infamous particle accelerator exploded.
Oof.
We'll be conducting a full DOE inspection today.
I'll be measuring and studying any device, energy, or matter that emits ionized radiation.
And I'm here to check out all of your electrical.
Oh,
Iris came over.
hi.
Mold inspection triggers every other city inspection too, which is way more prying eyes.
Handling bureaucratic jackassery is like my thing.
True. What the heck?
No mold up there, man.
So your thing with the electrical stuff in it?
Breaker box?
Right, the breaker box.
Okay, these guys don't know what they're doing.
Well,
You know,
Who did
it's
you
crazy
hire,
because-
Barry?
electrician's unusual.
Very
If you
much
ask me,
so.
they all seem like characters from a sitcom.
Breaker box is just right over here.
She didn't know what a breaker box is. Something's off about them.
We just left this room. What are you trying to pull?
Barry's not even a funny guy, like at all. I mean,
Damn.
this stuff happens all the time, right? I mean,
Right back to the same room. What is happening?
What in the HE double hockey sticks is going on here?
Honestly, no idea.
That there before?
Nope. Vecna's gonna haunt you guys.
This would feature a lot at the Antiques
Cool
Roadshow.
shot.
I don't know why you're playing a prank, but I know how.
How?
Clearly, there are two identical labs in this immediate vicinity.
Why is this guy so pissed off?
I can't get a signal. It's like we're cut off from the rest of the world.
I don't know. This doesn't feel like an attack or an illusion.
I'll run to the future. I can find out how we escaped, and then I can run back and fix it.
Weigh our options before you start zooming through time.
Oh, my God is telling me those people in there are in real danger.
Za, like pizza.
Of course, Zah.
Pizza!
Girl, you did not just echo. You are my favorite human. But za is not a word.
I don't want to hobnob with anyone but you.
Okay, I'm not with you too.
Oh my goodness.
All I know is that I love you and you mean the world to me.
Oof. The love word, her reaction.
I didn't mean that.
Don't mind me. I am not looking. I see nothing. I'm going upstairs.
No.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah.
What's that sound?
I'm starving.
Uh-oh. Barry, what are you doing? What did Barry change? What the heck? So, did they all just see the lightning? He's the Flash now? Oh, look at that outfit.
Bad.
Star Wars?
Oh, I'll say. You think you're so funny.
We have a larger problem.
His fit. What are you wearing?
Okay, this is seriously freaking me out.
Barry, what did you do?
And why should we trust you?
Look at the symbol.
Because I'm the Flash. And whatever's going on here, it's definitely not good.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what?
Oh, jeez, what a fall. You guys gotta check on him. Hope he didn't hit the back of his head.
Love to study some of your quantum biochemistry sometime.
If we get out? No.
Iris's
We get a
look.
guy?
No, we just need to figure out why these objects keep showing up.
I have a theory about that. We're stuck.
Space and time for us has lost elasticity. It's like some kind of gravitational force is creating a zone that we can't escape from and pulling objects out of time, too.
It's called a time magnet.
The what?
I really like science fiction, so.
Found out that 100 years from now, a weapons vault would be right here.
Let me guess, one of those weapons will be a time magnet.
This future weapons vault would have paired the time magnet with some kind of stabilizer.
Whoever brought the magnet with them from the past forgot to bring the stabilizer with them?
Maybe they were in a hurry.
Why would they be in a hurry?
Yeah, like we saw at the beginning.
Because they were stealing it. Think about it. It could be a thief, a time thief, trying to escape their past to get away.
All right, we need the Legends
We
of
haven't
Tomorrow.
seen anybody come through here except for the people in this room.
Somebody in this room is a
Thief.
thief.
You know, the thing about roads is when you go down a road, you can always come back. You just turn around and go back to where you started.
And why are we getting this tension? Now we're done with this between the two.
It's okay, Allegra. Let's go.
Now that Chester's gone, you want to tell me what happened?
Clear. I suppose it
Or
is
was that other
possible
guy facing the other
time
way?
travel induces temporary amnesia such that I could be the time thief without remembering.
You're clear too, Jane.
Okay, they're all kind of facing away from each other. This guy is super antsy.
Clear.
When I get out of here, I'm reporting.
What's possessing him? What the heck? Turn into a statue?
He's a statue.
He's dead.
Oof.
Scattered through time and space in a collection of free-floating subatomic particles.
It's the law of conservation of matter. If we don't all get out of here soon, we're next.
Damn.
I don't want to become a creepy new dude made of stone.
Well, Chief Howard,
Why did I come to work today? I could have stayed home. We both know you didn't cause whatever happened to Howard, which means it has to be something else.
The baby, maybe?
That isn't fast. Otherwise,
I know. Bad taste in clothing will be the least of our concerns.
Chester told me he loves me.
I knew it! You guys have been making the I'm about to say it eyes at each other for so long, and he finally did it.
I love him so much it hurts.
There was a problem.
You know what happens to people that I love? They leave, or worse, like Nash and Esperanza. I don't want to care for someone like that and then have them leave. Not again. I don't think I could handle it.
I understand. One failed marriage over here, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Besides, God forbid you guys break up. That's like way in the future. It could happen. You could also get married. Don't freak out. In this moment, you are falling in love. Everything that you're worried about, that's way off in the future. Give it everything you've got and enjoy every second of it, because if there's one thing that I know, it's that what you and Chester have, it is something special.
Running to the future again when it never works. I should know that by now. But
Yeah, come on, Barry.
stop me from building a crib 7 months in advance.
it's like I'm stuck in the past and you're racing to the future. And now I just want some cookie dough ice cream.
I think you mean vanilla bean. You're not the only one that's been getting things mixed up. I know who our time thief is. Temporal particles can become volatile when exposed to electrical fields. The wiring throughout Star Labs is probably faulty, including the check valves.
We're glad that you're here, Inspector Tao. Could you check those for us, please?
Inspector, where do you want to start?
First, I'll check the wires.
Which ones?
Yeah, it makes sense. She didn't know where the breaker box or what the breaker box was earlier.
Red ones. Then I'll...
Call a plumber, since check valves guide water flow, not electricity.
Which you would know if you were a real electrical inspector.
You're the time thief.
prove it.
You didn't know what a breaker box was.
There we go. I called it.
So,
The breaker box?
What the heck? No. Damn. Remember
greatest
Mick
time has ever known.
was Kronos in Legends of Tomorrow. So she's just a female version?
If you just want to leave, why'd you kill Howard and the others?
I'm assuming they're not
didn't.
dead.
The time magnet did.
Oh,
When I
okay. Well,
helped Howard
they are
up
dead.
earlier and he handed me his hat, he unknowingly brushed against the magnet while it was cloaked. Then, 20
Interesting.
minutes later, poof. So, what's your plan to get me out of here?
Why don't you just tell us how you got stuck here in the first place, and maybe we can find a way out of here together?
I noticed the lab's last major inspection before becoming a museum was dated today. My chronobelt allows me to jump through time to a single location. All I had to do was sneak in here, posing as an inspector. Then I simply traveled back to 2123, only this time appearing inside the weapons vault.
Oh,
Then
wow.
I snatched the time magnet. What's the solution, Speedy?
If your chronobelt can transport you through time, why not just go to 2123? Put the magnet back.
My belt lost its charge after I
Stole?
permanently
course.
borrowed the time magnet.
How long do we have before we all get erased?
I don't know.
They're giving you all these
Unless
solutions.
you have a rapid rate
You
kinetic
just keep
generator
saying no.
hiding somewhere in here, I can't recharge my belt.
We've got me.
Use Barry
If you
to
wanna
charge it.
survive, I'm your only choice.
How do we know that we can trust you?
I've had the most direct contact with the magnet, so my mask can't protect me much longer. The second I return this, I'll be arrested.
At least you'll be alive.
How will we know putting the time magnet back worked?
All the people will probably come back.
Time's reset itself.
What about Howard and the others?
We're right behind you.
Nice.
Once the inspection's done.
The real inspector.
We just really love the Flash.
He is a really handsome guy.
Wouldn't know. Never met him.
And Howard and all the other inspectors walked in like nothing had happened.
And they didn't remember a thing.
No, they just went back to their jobs.
One of the safest nuclear facilities in the world.
Although I could have told you you don't have a mold problem.
Good point.
I don't know. I just can't.
Hey, how did it go with you and Carla?
Turns out she does not want me to replace her daughters, Caitlin or Frost. She just wanted to get to know me as a friend.
You're worried about losing me?
Trying to say is,
I love you too.
I love you too.
I'll probably be wide awake for the next, 10 to 12 hours, give or take.
Perfect.
Good thing I know how to work off all that energy.
Oh, jeez.
Spend each day doing what we want to do in the moment.
Finally.
Vanilla Bean.
And our little bean. Because when she gets here, we're going to be on her timetable for...
Ever.
Alrighty, that was episode 8 of The Flash. I thought that was an alright episode. I'm just glad we got a Flash-centric episode. We haven't had one of those in the past 2 to 3 episodes. At the beginning of the episode, there was a flash forward where a time thief was trying to steal an item at the Flash Museum in the weapons vault. That person was unsuccessful, but instead time traveled to the inspection time that was posted by the door. From there, we moved over to Barry and Iris. Iris was very hungry, obviously because the kid makes your appetite flare up a lot more. We learned that Iris's favorite ice cream is Vanilla Bean, which to me, Vanilla Bean is really good. I'm more of a mint chocolate chip kind of guy, but to each their own. Barry let the whole crew stay home on their day off. Barry said he could handle the mold inspectors. He wanted this inspection to move forward in order to make it safer for his kid. Once he makes it to Star Labs, we get 4 inspectors. And right off the bat, one was giving off weird vibes. The electrical inspector didn't know what a breaker box was, which, as you saw in the reaction, I definitely pointed out, which was really weird. But also wanted to mention that Iris was also here as well. So it was Barry, Iris, and the 4 inspectors. The first room they inspected was the speed lab. Once they were done, they walked through the hallway, but unfortunately looped back into the speed lab. And this is where we learn that we're in this timey-wimey type realm. No matter which walkway they go in, it's going to go back into the speed lab. In order to fix this, Barry tried to go forward in time, but once he came back, everyone's clothes basically changed. Initially, Iris thought it was all Barry's fault, but we learned that actually one of the inspectors may have been the thief that was shown at the beginning of the episode. It was eventually finally revealed that it was the Asian girl who goes by the name of Lady Kronos. And once that name was said, it definitely reminded me of Kronos from Legends of Tomorrow. Mick, or Heatwave, was Kronos. So is this girl just a girl version of him? I'm not sure, but from there, she finally reveals herself after Barry and Iris figured it was her, especially due to her not knowing what the breaker box was. Lady Kronos revealed what happened by saying that she finally took the item, but because she didn't grab another piece, it made kind of their reality unstable. The only way to fix it was for her to go back forward and put back the item. Eventually she does it and everything goes back to normal. And the episode ends with them eating ice cream and just looking forward to Nora being born. There were 2 other storylines. The super quick one was regarding Keone. At the beginning of the episode, she was going to go see Caitlin's mom. She was very nervous. But we learned at the end of the episode, the mom just wanted to get to know her. The last storyline was regarding Chester and Allegra. I definitely rolled my eyes regarding this storyline. I thought we were over this, but obviously it does make sense why Allegra felt the way she did, especially with everything she's gone through. But I'm just glad that's resolved. And please, Eric Wallace, the showrunner, let's keep it a Flash-centric rest of the season, please. Other than that, that is all I have. If you have any questions or theories, please leave it in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.